Hi, I'm Rajan. I live in Delhi. We love living in Delhi. It's such a large and vibrant city, except for one very big problem. Delhi today is the world's most polluted city, and I worry about the millions of us who live here. But it's not just Delhi. 11 out of the top 12 most polluted cities in the world are in India. So this is clearly a mega India problem. But it's not just a problem in India. Whether you're in the US, in many cities, whether you're in China, whether you're in London, whether you're in Europe, whether you're in Africa, whether you're in Latin America, air pollution, air quality is a global catastrophe. And I'm absolutely delighted to introduce one of the companies in my portfolio, Ambee, that is solving this problem head on.
Right now, according to the internet, the air quality in Delhi is 350. Mumbai is at 267. Bangalore is at 189. The safe limit for good quality air is 25. Besides wearing a mask, there isn't much you can do about it, right? Actually, there is something you can do if you have the right information. My name is Madhusudan, and I'm the CTO and co-founder of Ambee. And here is my story. 4 years ago, when I moved to Bangalore with my family, my 6-month-old son then started waking up in the night, coughing and choking. We were completely clueless about the cause, and so were the doctors. Until one of them pointed out that it could be the air. So like millions of others, I Googled for information. And the nearest public air monitoring station was 13 kilometers away. The measurement said 25, indicating that everything is safe. I didn't believe that. And as a concerned father, I could just not sit by and do nothing. So I put together a rudimentary air monitoring sensor myself. And the readings I got from this sensor shocked me. While the internet said that Bangalore was averaging at a safe 25, the air quality around my house was 800. This confirmed what I suspected. Air quality is dynamic. It affects us. It changes from place to place and time to time, varies dramatically at hyperlocal levels. And this was the genesis of Ambee.
Hi, I'm Akshay, co-founder and CEO at Ambee, where we're building air quality intelligence for the whole world. Let me tell you how we do that. We start by aggregating data from these sources, governments across the world, and even from out of this world with satellite imagery. That's our first step. We marry all of this data with weather. We use traffic and human population density, and we even take into account human activities like garbage burning, traffic, construction, and road work, because we know that all of this intimately impacts the air quality of what you're breathing right now. But we didn't stop there. We realized there are places around the world, regions, cities, where there just isn't enough data on what people are breathing because there are no sensors there, like his house. So we built our own sensor network. Our sensors are small, inexpensive, reliable, and they're benchmarked for accuracy. We take our proprietary sensor data, third-party information, aggregate it into algorithms that we own, and come up with the world's most hyper-local and immediate air quality data. Let me give you an example. Right now, outside this building, this is what the air quality looks like. When I woke up this morning, this is what I was breathing. And if you were in Koramangala, which is Bangalore's, and by default, India's startup hub, this is what you're going to be breathing. We, by the way, are the only ones in India who have this kind of data. It's not just India. It's not just India. We have over 190,000 postcodes around the world. And our data is actionable. It's insightful. It's accurate. But most importantly, it's immediate. It's right now in real time so that you can take action with our data. We make money in 3 ways. Number 1, we sell data access, API calls and data cuts to weather companies, large data aggregators, and insurers. Number 2, we partner with air purifiers and HVAC companies to deepen problem solving and user engagement. And number 3, we are the premier air quality data platform. Everything from a smart watch and a smart monitor to an entire smart city can be on board with us. Since we opened up our API calls about 23 days ago, we've had interest from 10 large companies with a daily active user base of 5 million people. We're 3 co-founders, Madhusudan, Jaideep, and myself. We work across the world in data science, engineering, R&D, compliance. We know we have what it takes. We believe now is the right time, and India is definitely the right place to start to solve this massive, massive global problem. We're hugely, hugely grateful to be backed by some amazing people, some of whom are in the audience today, who give us not only their money, but their time, their advice, their mentorship. And of course, speaking of mentorship, we're backed by TechStars, which is the world's largest and most powerful accelerator network. By the end of this year, our sensor network will be across major Indian cities. But in the next 12 months, we'll be across the world, continents, cities everywhere, measuring what 100 million people breathe every single second.
My son is doing great, by the way, fully recovered, and he's in the audience right here. And he's here because I empowered myself with the information that was needed to make the right choice for my family's health. And we now know that a lot of people need this. And as TechStars says, give first. Our commitment to this world is to give this information to every individual in the globe for free, forever. Thank you. Ambee will make cities more livable, data more actionable, improve the health of not just hundreds of millions of people, but the planet itself. And we need to solve this problem today, because if we don't, there might not be a tomorrow. So come join us. Thank you.